what's up, you guys? This is Rob from the Gay Guy Plays, and as you can probably tell, we're doing something a little bit different. It's not any normal day that I bust out the talk cam. However, I felt like it was completely appropriate because today we are getting dressed to shill. Yes, I am going to be talking about the merch shop, so full disclosure, this is just going to be a video about me shilling a project that I've been working on for a while. So if you are not interested in that, feel free to move along with your day. You don't need to watch the rest of this video. You can skedaddle. It's a beautiful day outside. Go outside and enjoy yourself. Or you know what? If you don't want to go outside, go play some Warframe. Unless, of course, you are mad at Warframe currently, then you can go ahead and play a different game. Regardless, this is what we're talking about today. So if you want to know more, stick around. Alright, so this time around, I'm actually recording because I'd gone through this skit several times. And I hadn't pushed the record button. I'm like, no, I'm failing at everything. However, I did want to introduce this to you guys. So I've had this merch shop around for a while. I really hadn't posted anything about it. I wanted to kind of keep it a little bit quiet, mainly because of the fact that I had run into printing error. Like before, I had actually printed some shirts using a different service, and I was not happy with the way that they turned out, and it turned into this whole big hullabaloo, and I was not fond of that whatsoever. So I decided that this time around, if I was going to do merch, that I wanted to make sure that I was a bit more hands-on and that I had a little bit more control about what was going on. And it's a good thing too, because it took me a goddamn long time to get just this shirt right. So as you guys know, this is my standard logo tee. However, I literally have many different versions. So as you can see here, the blue is too bright. Right here, the red was too bright. Here, it was close. It was getting closer to where I wanted it to be, but the balance between the two colors was still a little bit off. This is the closest that it got to. And as I had a couple other copies of that as well, but really what I wanted to make sure was the balance of everything was perfect for that shirt, because I had so many different run-ins with bad printing that I wanted to make sure that I did it right for you guys. So I'm happy to say that all of the designs that are currently available in the merch shop, I have actually gotten into my hands, and I played around with them. However, I haven't tested them on every single color. Now, aside from the logo tee, one of the things that I actually went ahead and did is I wanted to create some humor tees, because, like, who gives a shit about my logo? Sometimes you just want to wear something that makes a little bit of a statement, but not too much of a statement. So, when we whip out shirts like this, which is probably what I'm going to use on the thumbnail, which is my Tonker got nerfed and all I got was this lousy t-shirt, I really do it in jest. So at the same time, I don't want you guys to think that there's any adversarialism that is going on with this. There's no me trying to just stick it to the man and say anything mean. I've actually run these slogans by people at DE or persons at DE, not gonna name any names, and they shot a couple of them down. I'm gonna let you know that right now. A couple of them got shot down. However, these ones did manage to stick. So just keep that in mind. This is all for fun. Don't take things too seriously. And oh my god, for you vets, it is Wednesday. You better nerf Trinity. But yeah, so there's a good amount of kind of like slogan, kind of like fun teas out there. But for those of you guys who aren't necessarily interested in something that's just too Warframe related, one of the things that I did come out with, and I think I'm going to do different variations of this as seasons go on, is the palette tee. As you can tell, I thought this was a really cool idea, and down at the bottom we have like the cool paint splatters. It's a little bit wrinkly because yes, I did wear this shirt already. I wanted to make sure that it fit, and I want to give you guys a little bit of a disclaimer on this, is I actually pulled different colors from different palettes to kind of create my super favorite palette, and this is the 2017 gemstone variation. So this has a bunch of gemstone colors. It's really rich and has a really nice pop. I've actually also textured the design itself so that it's not just like flat blocks, so that it's got a little bit of movement in there, and we've got like the cool paint bottom, because the thing is, I wanted to have something that you could wear that wasn't just blatantly Warframe. You know, it's still Warframe in private, it's still Warframe in secret. However, it's also kind of like more design based and something that you could actually wear with actual clothes. The only thing that I do have to say about this, and this is a big disclaimer, this is why I wanted you guys to stick around and talk about this. You see these are straight lines. So I'm gonna put this out into the universe right now. If you've been getting a little softer, you've been getting a little rounder recently. Maybe you had a nice little food baby. The lines might depict that just a little bit. I'm just saying. So the way that I actually really like to wear this shirt is with like a cardigan over it or like a jacket over it. You get the cool patterning of the shirt, and it kind of cuts down on the waviness on the sides from when you've maybe had a little too much to eat for the last 6 months. Just letting you know out there, like, I love the design itself, but you know, I gotta kind of bust it out and let you know. Also, one of the other things that I kind of did want to give you guys a heads up on as well is I've gone ahead and washed a couple of these shirts to see what their shrinkage factor is. It's about 1 inch. So if you look at the site and you kind of take a look at what their sizing chart is, just take 1 inch off, not 1 inch off from each side, but just like 1 inch off in general for the measurements. So that way you know that there will be a little bit of shrinkage. To some people, 1 inch isn't much. To some people, 1 inch is a whole lot. To me, it's definitely a whole lot. So just so you're completely aware of that. Alright, because I love secrets and I love the fact that you guys have stuck around through this weird infomercial of a video long enough, one of the things that I wanted to do is do a bit of a glyph giveaway for anyone who has stuck around for this long. And I'm not doing just one, I'm doing 2. That's right. So as you guys know, I've been time gating my glyphs as of late and kind of sneaking them in. So for anybody who is currently watching at, I believe I'm going to say at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow, which is going to be Sunday, I will go ahead and post a round of glyphs here in the comment section. And then after 5 p.m., 12 hours from that, because the thing is, I really want to kind of try to embrace multiple time zones, and I know that a lot of you guys have kind of been a little bit frustrated because it's been hard to get your hands on these glyphs. So 5 p.m. Sunday, which is the 11th, 5 p.m. on the 11th Pacific Standard Time, we're going to be doing one there, and then 5 a.m. on the 12th, I'm going to be doing another round of glyphs that you guys can come and jump in on. I'll pin the one that is the most current, and I'll try to make them chunkier. I've been listening to your feedback on these glyph giveaways. I want to make sure that as many loyal viewers, everybody who's tuned in to listen to me ramble about whatever, whether it's a t-shirt shop or whether it's a new augment, I want to make sure that you guys get your hands on them before everybody else does, okay? I'm trying to make it work here. So again, 5 p.m. On Sunday and 5 a.m. on Monday, all Pacific Standard Time. Good luck! Alright, now the last little bit is going to be a little bit weird because I want to go ahead and point you towards a couple of different resources as to where you can get a discount off of some of these shirts, because, you know, I still want to save you guys some money, and I know that not everybody out there is going to have all of the cash in the world to spend, but Design by Humans does have this built-in 20% student discount. I don't know if it's a one-time only discount, but I do know that it is something that is available and that you guys should definitely check out. There is a minimum of $20 to spend, and you do have to sign up with Student Beans. There's links. I will leave the links in the description box below, but I wanted to make sure that you guys were completely aware of that, just so you can save yourself some cash. Alright, so this last one is super ultra shilly, but I really strongly believe in it. I also am going to have a referral code in there where it will actually get me bonuses if you end up signing up through it. So just, you know, full transparency, just want you guys to know, but I have been loving this, and I'm going to show you why in a second too. So Ebates is something that I discovered through a bunch of my beauty guru subscriptions, and I was like, ooh, I really like this. And what it is, it's basically a site that will actually give you rebates back from shopping at certain online places. So Sephora, Ulta, Macy's, Walmart, and Design by Humans, which just happens to be the place where I have my shop, which is super, super cool. So what basically happens is you sign up, and you don't need to use my link if you feel uncomfortable by it. You just go directly to the site. But basically what ends up happening is you sign in through the site, and you just do your online shopping as normal, and what happens is each different place has a different percentage cash back that they give you. Design by Humans is 5% cash back, so you know it's gonna be teensy tiny. If you're just using this for me, don't even worry about it. Maybe it's not worth your time. But if you're using this across the internet, I shopped. You know what? Let's full transparency this here. So what I've done is I've actually downloaded the desk not the desktop, but the internet browser app, and we can look through all of my own personal eBay. So as you can see, I just earned $4.38 cash back from Designed by Humans. More Designed by Humans, because as you can tell, I have been testing these shirts out. It's all Designed by Humans. There's one for Sephora in there. But as you can see, basically all you need to do, you can just sign up with there, and I like getting the browser app. Some of you guys may not want to, but for me what happens is if I go to Designed by Humans there, you can see there's a little red blinking sign up here, and I can click on that and it says activate 5% cash back. So that's why I'm absolutely loving it. It's because it has a little icon that like all I have to do is click on it, and then it does this on the screen, and then I'm like, oh, cool. All I have to do is click on it, and then it's done. It says 5% cash back now active. All right, so I'll have a direct link to the student discount down below, as well as my referral link to Ebates. So definitely check those out if you are in the mood to save yourself a little bit of cash. And I think the only other thing that I want to point out is that we will be shipping worldwide. Designed by Humans does ship worldwide, so just be aware of that. And that's pretty much it, I guess. I don't really know what else to say, but thank you guys for sticking around in this video for so long. I'm really happy. Oh wait, there is one more thing. If you catch a design, if you happen to be browsing the site one night and you catch a design that says beta, I'm gonna put tags on things that say beta. So if I accidentally leave up a shirt design that I'm working on and it says beta, know that I have not gotten to order it myself, or I'm in the process of ordering it myself to get it into my hands to make sure that the quality is correct. So just be aware of that. If you see that randomly happening on the store page, keep that in mind. And that pretty much does it, I guess. So as always, love somebody, hurt nobody, and touch your body. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and hearing me babble through all of this. And have an amazing weekend, and check back for the thing I told you to check back for. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.